Welcome back, my darlings, my beautiful collective. So for today's 3-card tarot read, we're going to be using the tarot deck that I got from Five Below. This is what I call my classic teal deck. So we're going to be using this deck. Angels, ancestors, guides, beings of light, ascended masters, for our highest good and purpose. May we receive good and clear guided messages. May the messages that we receive help us to reach our highest timeline, highest path forward, and our highest version of self. And of course, as always, we do hope that these messages find you well. Let's also take a moment to refresh your memory that tarot services are available via the link in my bio, should you feel called to explore the energy that you find in a collective read such as one of these, or if you'd simply like to explore the energy that's very specific and very unique to your own set of circumstances. You can click on the link that's there. It takes you to my link tree. You can peruse amongst those various tarot service options that are available. Select the one that makes the most sense for you, as well as the method of payment that you prefer. Also, the link in my bio contains within it a button that will take you, it says Instagram. If you go to that link, it will give you two options. One, to continue to Instagram, or two, to go ahead and join me on YouTube, where I am trying to grow my presence on both of those platforms. If you are able to, any likes, follows, shares, subscribes there definitely help both with the algorithm, my ability to establish a larger footprint on them, as well as helping to create better content for you. So I greatly appreciate it. Shameless self-promotion is over. Let's return our attention and focus over to the tarot, where we're missing one card, Spirit. You got one more for me? How about two? Okay. 2 cards it is. So I'm going to have to relabel this just the short read, so that way Spirit can do its thing of providing us with however many cards it truly wants us to have. All right. Let's return our attention and focus back over to tarot. And we're starting with the energy of the Queen of Swords. Feminine, air sign energy. Doesn't have to be sun, but can be also moon or rising, or it could just be embodying the traits and or the characteristics of feminine air energy. What are those? Well, feminine energy is receptive, right? They receive. Not only do they receive, but air signs specifically, this is about thought, this is about communication, right? So you are receiving communication, you are receiving someone's truth. So therefore, it becomes your job to determine the validity or the truthfulness of their words, right? You are sitting in judgment of them. Not necessarily judging them personally, but do the words and the actions make sense? Do they match up? Are there congruencies there? Or is it all fluff? Do they just flap their gums and have no intention of backing up their words with actions? So it is the job of the Queen of Swords to be a bit more dispassionate than her fellow queens, and to see with her keen eye and discernment what lies in the mind and in the hearts of the men and women that come before her throne. The Tower moment says that there is going to be a sudden shake-up, a change of circumstances. It's almost going to be this energy of the rug being pulled out from underneath someone, in a sense. It's like a total upheaval, or something being topsy-turvy. Or perhaps an alternate meaning for the Tower is acceptance. Either accepting that someone or some situation will never change. And also in that acceptance, perhaps, or exclusive of it, is the ability to release to let go what no longer serves. If you come to the realization that you have received this information and you know that this person cannot, will not, is not in this energy to change or to better themselves or better this situation with you, then it becomes your task as Queen of Swords to set boundaries, to say this far and no further, not without change, not without purpose. If all you're coming to do is to rob me of my peace, then be gone with you, right? So the Tower is talking about release as well. What are you letting go of? I feel like whatever it is that you're either letting go of, that you are accepting as truth, you are receiving in whatever form, for good or for bad. Six of Wands, there's victory here. Either you have learned your lesson or they have learned theirs. Either you have instilled your boundaries and you have learned your lesson, or they have leveled up and they have learned theirs. Right? The Page of Cups. The Page of Cups talks about a message of love and or emotion, something that you desire. So it almost seems like perhaps you're getting what you have asked for. If not, maybe a compromise. Maybe they've grown a little, and maybe you've had to put up boundaries a little. But there is a celebration in that progress, right? The energy at the bottom of the deck, Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is manifestations, it is communication, it is fast-moving energy. So the stage is set. This event looks like it's about to take place. Are you ready? May your manifestations be bigger and brighter than you can possibly imagine. May they come in much sooner than you expect. And we are wishing that you have all of the peace, love, and light that you can handle. Until next time.